There's a filly I want to talk about in Belmont's eighth race on Friday. And if you follow me on social media, you've heard me mention her a number of times dating back to last August when I predicted that she was a future stakes winner. And nothing that's happened since then has swayed me from that opinion. Number 11, Classic Colors. The race where I first noticed her was the August 9th race last year. And we're going to watch just a part of that replay in here and see if we can identify what it was about her that drew me to her. And I think you'll figure it out pretty quickly here. We're going to watch the start. She's the number 3, and you can see that she completely missed the break and just a few strides out is spotted the field. What's that, 6 or 7 or more lengths? And then if we fast forward to the end of the race, you'll see. Let's go even a little bit further ahead here. Here she is turning for home on the outside, the 3, and you're going to see a horse go through the rail here, and I promise you that horse is just fine. Classic Colors does not win here, but given how horribly she started the race, the strength with which she finished this race was just super impressive. I mean, just a little bit longer and she wins. She didn't get up to win that day, but came back in her next start on September 24th, ran very impressively. We don't need to watch that replay, but I do want to watch the replay for her last start, the April 24th win at Belmont, when she was at the rear of the field for really almost the entire race. We'll watch the start, and then we'll kind of fast forward to the end, and that's where I really want you to pay attention. Here she is in the West Point silks here in the black cap at the back of the field, which is where she would be for the majority of the race. And here in the latter stages, they're approaching the turn for home. She's still at the back of the field, and you can see the first half mile went in almost 49 seconds. So they're really not going quick up front, and that's usually not a good thing for horses at the back of the field. Like you see 3/4 in more than a minute 13. Here she is at the back in the black cap, and you just watch as soon as she turns for home, and Jose Ortiz asks her. I mean, she's like a rocket, straight as an arrow, no messing around with bad lead changes or anything. He hits her with the whip twice. That's it. He probably didn't need to hit her at all. And she just absolutely takes off and won this with ease. Could have won by more and came home very quickly. We'll take a look deeper into the chart here of that race. You'll notice that they came home. The field came home the final 16th in under 6 seconds, just under 6 seconds. But Classic Colors specifically did her final 5/16 in under 29 seconds. Now, you might say that, given how slowly they all went early, she, of course, had plenty of energy left late. But I don't know. I get the feeling watching her run that she could have come home just as quickly, even if they had gone a little bit quicker up front. You don't really know that until they're faced with it. And I think in this race on Friday, there's probably going to be a little bit more pace in there. And while that should help horses coming from the back of the pack like Classic Colors will be, you also don't really know until you see it. If, for instance, if they go the opening quarter here in 23 and change, the half in, say, 47 seconds, will she be able to unleash her kick? And as you go through this field, no, I don't really see very many in here that have put up a lot of, well, here you have Magisterium, who's coming out of sprint, so she's certainly gone faster. But it's reasonable to expect that they could go the opening half mile in somewhere between 47 and 48 seconds. And if that happened, it would be a faster pace up front than Classic Colors has ever faced in her career on turf. And you don't really know if she'll be able to unleash her closing kick. But everything I've seen from her tells me that she is very, very talented. I strongly believe that she is a future stakes winner. And I think on Friday, we're going to get a good price because she's not going to be favored. And with 10 opponents, I don't think, last time she was, I think, the third choice at 2.7 to 1. Here we're looking at probably second or third choice, but you're going to get a better price, I think, than we've gotten on her in the last couple of races. So she's my play for Friday. Classic Colors. Keep an eye on her. I think she's a future stakes winner and a really talented filly. Best of luck. Enjoy your Friday.